Okay, so in this video what I did was beat the most difficult, most troublesome, most inordinately hard pause super battle road in the game. Peppy Gal Super Battle Road. Honestly, the fact that anyone has been able to no item this stage so far, it astonishes me. But I managed to do it myself without any easy A's, without any of that. You know, most of the team is level 120. Only unit that's not is like Kale and LR, Kale and Khalifa, but like, do they really count? That's only one unit and they're pretty trash at the game, you know? I wouldn't count them as a good unit. We have, on this whole team, we have Aight Super Saiyan, what? Aunt Ribrianne, basically a Super Saiyan, because she is so good, okay? Lowers attack by 10% per Peppy Gal's ally on the team, and with a max of 30%. There are more than 3 Peppy Gals on this team, if you couldn't tell so far. We have, what else does she do? She seals on super. Automatically a good thing, alright? Then we have, Android 18 Tech. She's an orb changer. She changes orbs from Fizz to Tech, which is, it's nice. Then there's also Fizz Kefla, her best running partner on this team, because she changes orbs from random to physical. Random to Fizz, Fizz to Tech. That's a lot of orbs on the field for someone to take up, specifically Kefla. It's very nice. It's a very nice addition. I like it. Then there's AGL Khalifa. She dodges. She's alright, I guess. I mean, she is here. She is on the team, so yeah. And then there's AGL, LRKL, and Khalifa. They are here to do additionals per pure Saiyan enemy on the field. And then they get some like extra defense or something per pure Saiyan or something on the allied team, which is like only themselves and AGL Khalifa, because I didn't have Tech Khalifa at this point because this game is trash. Yeah. Then there's also, who else? There's no way that filled out an entire team, right? Aunt Ribrianne, AGL, Kale, and Khalifa still bodying. Still bodying Goku. Android 21. How could I forget? She is so good, alright? She heals when she appears on the rotation. Then she lowers enemy attack and defense, the attacked enemy attack and defense by 20% for 2 turns on her passive. Normally that'd just be a super attack effect, but I guess they didn't want to have it as 2 super attack effects or something. Anyways, she's good. A very good unit. She also transforms, and then those effects just switch. She heals on super and she lowers attack and defense on super, then heals on passive. Honestly, I don't know what the real difference would be between those. I guess it's just the fact that it's a start of turn healing instead. Or, no, it's like, yeah, it's when she comes around instead of a start of turn healing, but it doesn't matter, you know. Having a double nuke rotation on this Super Battle Road just makes it, like, light. The Super Battle Road itself is light, but, you know, having a double nuke rotation, that always helps, you know what I mean? There's probably like a stunner or 2 that you could run to make life easy. Okay. There's also, well, I mean, besides like sealing or Brienne, there's probably no one else that you could run, so not really of the most importance. Also, just about to, like, as this is going on, I'm just about to do a multi on the Vegito banner real quick. My friend suggested, so why not? Wow, it's looking pretty good. Anyways, AGL Khalifa. She's literally only there to dodge and link with LRKL and Khalifa, because otherwise she is pretty useless. If she weren't here for that purpose, I probably wouldn't even have her on the team. Genuinely. Oh wow, this multi is trash. Only got dispo. Disgusting. Not worth it. My friend sucks. He's the worst person I know. Yeah, AGL and Khalifa is only here for linkage. If she weren't there to link, then she wouldn't be on the team. But LRK and Khalifa, they're very good for the first 2 fights. After that, they don't get their additional super for their defense, so it's like I'm relying on natural additional supers, which doesn't really happen too often, or relying on one of their additional attacks, like after their initial super and initial additional attack to be another super, which, you know, most likely wouldn't happen. So, also, if you mess up the order of these two, what's her face, 18 and Kefla, messing up that order just guarantees that you won't like change orbs as well as you would most likely like. Just because if you can't do the orbs like how you would like, then there's no point in really having the nukers there now, is there? You know. But just for that sole fact, I mean, they still work very well together. So, you know, no point in not running them together. It's just, yeah, that orb ordering just like kind of downs the damage a bit, if you will. I mean, unless Kefla just randomly decides to change tech orbs to physical, which could happen, but most likely wouldn't, then there's, you know, a lot of orbs missing that you could have been having. Ribrianne finishes it off. This last fight is easily the worst of the 3 just because no pure Saiyan enemy. When there's no pure Saiyan enemy, it just makes like the LRK and Cleafla slightly worse, but they're still the best tank after their supers. If they just super like once, then they can probably finish off Yamcha. Yeah, I go after Roshi because I actually tried to no item this like 2 times before this winning run, and that was only because like Yamcha and Roshi kept supering when, you know, they weren't supposed to. Of course, they'd like to rebel like that because they're terrible people, but, you know, no big. You can't do much about that. Bad people be bad. Yamcha supering here didn't do anything. Everything is way easier in this stage. Everybody knows this already, but still needed to point it out. Also, I was just giving the information about the 18 and Kefla rotation just in case, like, for some reason you had to run that in Universe Survival Saga Super Battle Road, since that Super Battle Road is very terrible and I despise the existence of it. But they are a killer rotation if you're using items, you know, like a no item run, probably don't want to bring them. An item run though, you can use them and they're like very helpful because you can just use a damage reduction item whenever needed. Now this is one of the only cases where like having the rotation messed up for Kefla and 18 actually helped me, just because I was able to get a bunch of orbs with both of them and finish off Yamcha, and then immediately afterwards get an additional attack to attack Roshi, I think it was. Yeah, additional attack on Roshi. No, get a Kefla attack on Roshi, which will lower Roshi's defense, making it so he takes hits harder. And then I think, yeah, in Ribrianne, her attack is on Roshi, and because of that, it's helpful. It's nice. It's good. It's good. It's very useful at the minimal. It's very useful, just because, you know, she's sealing, and then if I can seal lock, which I can easily do here because I have double Ribrianne, then I can just guarantee survival like that. That's just another way. I think I go after Oolong. I might have said Puar before when I meant Oolong. My bad. But weird that I went after Oolong. I probably should have gone after Roshi and then sealed Oolong with what's her face, Ribrianne. But whatever works. I mean, I won anyways, and I was probably like I probably wasn't thinking too hard when doing this because it's a really easy Super Battle Road. I mean, this is like the category stage that's easier than all the mono stages, just because Peppy Gals is OP. Like, I don't know why they just decided to make Peppy Gals so OP, but it's really an overpowered category that just doesn't have that just has a 120% leader, but they have a 120% defense support. If you don't think that's like super overpowered, you're probably insane. Just saying. Then there's some other units on there like Int Ribrianne, Tech Caulifla, STR Kale, STR Kefla, LR Kale and Caulifla, Physical Kefla, Tech 18 is really good. Actually, let me just look through my box a bit just to point out a few of the really good units while 18 is just utterly murdering Roshi, destroying an old fool. AGL Caulifla after EZA. The free-to-play Kale and Caulifla units are pretty good. Int Kale is alright. Fasha, the free-to-play one, is actually really good. I like her. Int Maya is pretty good. Tech Bull is pretty good. Tech Bulma is good. STR Brienne is good. A lot of good units here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Leave a like, subscribe, watch more. Follow me on Twitter if you want. Hate my friends. Multis are bad. Yeah. See you later. Stay golden. Goodbye.